All right, chip 3 is, should Charlie McAvoy be on the Four Nations roster? He was announced early. They thought it was a safe bet. Maybe it was not.
He shouldn't be on the roster.
No, he shouldn't be. And I'll tell you what, it would behoove the Bruins if he wasn't. He needs just to get away from it.
He needs a mental break. He does. He needs a mental break. It should be John Carlson from the Capitals. His McAvoy stats: 43 games, 5 goals, 14 assists, 19 points, +3. It's amazing that he's a +3. He's one of a few defensemen on the team that are still plus. Him, Zadorov, I think, might be the only ones. Maybe there's a couple other guys hanging around even, but he hasn't performed, just like everyone else on the roster. He's had a bad year, just like everyone else has had a bad year. Every single person on that roster is down.
Yeah, everybody.
I mean, other than Justin Brazeau, can you think of one single guy who's having a better year than they had a year ago?
I can't think of one guy because, Marchand, Pastrnak, of course, Lindholm, no. Saka, no. Coyle, Frederic, all bad. Georgii is probably about on pace now.
I think he's down.
He might be the closest. He's still down still. Other than that, no. I mean,
everybody but Brazeau has been down. So we're not just
have one player on the Boston Bruins who is doing better than last year, but he was not a Bruin last year.
Oh, Kastelik.
Mark Kastelik. He has 2 more points than he did last year in Ottawa.
Great. So undrafted free agent off the street and a 4th line guy that you should have never gotten in the trade because you should have never traded Allmark to a division rival.
Yeah.
So perfect. Yeah. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So So 2 guys out of 21 are having better years than they had last year. That's really a recipe for success.
That's unbelievable. It really is.
I'm not shitting on just McAvoy is my point. Like, he's been bad, but so is everyone else.
To me, what that means is that somewhere along the line of style of play and how they play and what the message is getting across or what have you, it's just disjointed. If all those guys are below what they should be or were last year, that's just alarming, and it just tells me that they're unsure of how to play and what they're doing, and it's just too disjointed. Like, some think they should play this way, some think they should play that way, some aren't comfortable playing this way, so they fall back to bad habits. I mean, it just seems like the roster that was put together, and Sweeney probably thought, okay, we want to be bigger and heavier and play this way. And Montgomery said, no, this is how I like to coach. This is what we do. And then the players didn't fit that mold. And now they're just still trying to recover from that. And to me, it's about how they play together to have all those people, 19 people, not play up to par.
Yeah. I mean, they're not this bad. Crazy. They're not this bad, but there's also still some holes in the roster. So let's not pretend there isn't. The only reason Charlie McAvoy is in the Four Nations is because the thing is in Boston. They're trying to sell tickets. That's the only reason he was announced early. That's the only reason Marchand was announced early. Right. It's because the thing is taking place in Boston or Montreal or whatever, and they're trying to sell tickets. That's the only reason. I mean, McAvoy does not deserve to be on the team. He doesn't.
Yeah, no question about it.